the quiet part out loud is
Hmm.
I think it's awesome to have you on the show because you got some like heat behind you with the Kill Tony, because Kill Tony's huge.
Right.
And then you take this huge kind of thing,
Mhm.
and then it has a Netflix special.
Phil Phails for you.
Serena Thiel.
Yes.
Easy start. Thiel.
IEL. Yes.
Any relation to Peter Thiel?
I wish. He's got a lot of money.
First question I asked.
My father's name is Stuart, not
Stuart
Peter.
Thiel.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, God damn it, Dad. Couldn't you have been autistic?
He most certainly is, but yeah.
And he is, yeah. Could you have been a capitalistic predator
Yeah.
of the highest caliber?
Yeah. Took down Gawker. That was cool.
Yeah, he did. He took down Gawker. For the Hulk, right?
For Hulk Hogan.
Hulk
yeah.
Hogan.
Not the Hulk, like the Incredible Hulk.
The Hulk Hogan. Yeah. All right, so the quiet part out loud is I think it's awesome to have you on the show because you got some like heat behind you with the thing,
Sure.
the Kill Tony, because Kill Tony's huge.
Right.
And then you take this huge kind of thing, and then it has a Netflix special. Right. So then you're like in two really huge things, because like Kill Tony was maybe a niche market for comedian lovers.
Sure. Yeah.
But then it was like, oh, just like everybody in the world could watch it on Netflix.
Right.
Then you add, oh fuck, she's gonna go on and do the what's it called, Madison Square Garden thing. So it's like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta get that audience.
Sure.
I gotta get all the like
sure
the Serena Thiel enthusiasts out there.
Sure.
But then also that's like one like a kind of self-serving or selfish one.
Sure.
The second one is like I'm interested in comedy.
Okay.
And have been for a long time.
Yeah.
And I'm having Andrew come on. Andrew Ragnar. You don't know him, but he goes to the gym. You should meet him. He's super cool.
Yeah.
He's coming on tomorrow.
Okay.
I think tomorrow, or maybe it's Wednesday. And we're doing Phil Phails comedy because I've wanted to try it.
Okay.
For a long time.
Cool.
And so we're gonna have the discussion, kind of like you and I are gonna have the discussion.
Okay.
But what I've talked to Andrew about, I haven't talked to you about, is like having a continued discussion, which would culminate in me writing a couple minute set and then going and doing an open mic and like filming that whole process.
Sure.
The writing, kind of like the writing room of it all.
Sure.
And then the performance of it all, and then getting like feedback from him, and also airing the video of me doing it at a stand-up place.
Yeah.
Whatever you call them. The bar.
Uh-huh.
So there's this like genuine love and appreciation for me of stand-up.
Sure.
And of comedy in general.
Yeah.
I've done improv for a long time, but never stand-up.
Yeah. It's a very different thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you're alone up there, which is like both very cool and very intimidating. Right?
I
like,
imagine.
Yeah. But yeah, I will warn you to your first point that there has been like a pretty, I have not had like a huge wave of like publicity or influence in the like from this.
You haven't?
No. I've had like a little bit, and I think that there will be a lot more after Madison Square Garden. But yeah, it's in terms of like there being like a huge audience that's excited to
know your story.
That just like doesn't really exist yet.
Not yet.
Just so you know.
It takes a while to find your audience.
Yeah. But it hasn't been like some people who do well on Kill Tony in the way that I did, you know, overnight end up with like 90,000 followers, and like that did not happen to me, which is, it's preferable to have it not happen, honestly, but yeah, just so you know.
Yeah. There's on the spectrum of it not being on Kill Tony, being one side, and then having 100,000 followers after you're on Kill Tony,
Right.
you're somewhere in the middle. It's like you're grateful for the experience, but you haven't found this tremendous, like,
Right. Well, and
you didn't break.
what I think that a big difference maker, like, because the Netflix episode was not posted, most often the Kill Tony episodes go to YouTube, and so there's all these comments, and that's where a lot of people, like all the millions of people who watch it, will find the like social media of the person and stuff. That just didn't happen to me.
They didn't release that one on YouTube?
No. It's exclusive to Netflix, which is pretty common for Netflix contracts. And so there's no opportunity for me to get like
the engagement.
Right. And so, which is like, that's fine. And when I go out at Madison Square, if I do well, I will probably ask for permission to like say my handle, like just in case it makes it to the episode, just as a way to kind of move forward with that. But I'll see what I can do in terms of getting more momentum out of Madison Square Garden, and I'm lucky that I have a follow-up opportunity to do that. But yeah, so far it has not been like a crazy rush of like publicity and popularity.
Have you done any podcasts or told anybody your story from it?
I did one podcast. I don't think that it's released yet. It hasn't. That episode hasn't come out yet. We recorded it last week. And I think I'm set to do another podcast record later this month.
Nice.
But yeah, that kind of, it's like popping up. And I'm getting a lot more bookings locally, which is like really what I'm interested in getting out of this.
So that you can practice your craft before.
Yeah. More opportunities to perform is what I need to focus on right now. But yeah, everything else is sort of ancillary. But that doesn't mean it's not helpful, right?
Yeah.
And so
makes sense.
Yeah.
So your caveat to number one is like there hasn't been a ton of stuff with that.
Yeah. So
maybe
if you're hoping
you're
for
like tempering my expectations.
If you're hoping for like crazy views,
it's
like
God damn it.
Yeah.
Serena.
Yeah.
Well, I do hope for crazy views whenever I release a podcast.
Sure, yeah.
But I'll tell you my burn or my, rise with the show has been slow.
Sure.
But it's been steady.
Yeah.
But it hasn't, at no point has there been like now I have 4,000 followers or subscribers as a result of this one interview. It's pretty much been 100 a month.
Yeah.
For now.
That's
13
actually
months.
great, that's mostly what you actually want to have.
It's like
happen.
you're finding your audience.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a fear with it because with that number and that trajectory, I don't know when it'll monetize or when it'll start to like, I can make it into a career, which it is now. It's just a very poorly paying career.
Sure.
So there's a desire to have it happen quicker. And I believe these aren't bots.
Right.
I think the people that are subscribing to my channel are human beings that appreciate the content. So it is actually finding my audience.
Yeah.
And you get a ton of people saying like, well, I can help you do this, that, and another.
Yeah.
And how many of those are just like, you pay them and then they get a bunch of bots to like pretend that all of your stuff is really big. And I've actually heard that's a part of some people's strategy.
Yeah.
Like they inflate the numbers using those bots and stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm not doing that.
Sure.